It's hard for me to stay calm right now. I was calm up until now, but now I arrived at this hotel and it's the worst place I've ever stayed at. My flight from Buenos Aires is going from the other airport, so I'm currently at the international, the bigger airport of the two. I just dropped off my luggage and now we're going to security. I successfully made it through customs and security, and then after security there's like a really long line for migration, I don't know. Either if you want to leave or if you want to stay, I don't know, has to line up there, and I was standing there for a little bit over an hour now. Finally made it through though, and luckily I'm always way too early at the airport anyway, so. I'm so tired. Was a very productive flight. I was editing the whole time. Okay, I'm like on my way to the hotel. I finally found my driver. It was pretty hard to find him. I couldn't exchange money. They don't take pesos from Argentina. Real talk. I was calm up until now, but now I arrived at this hotel and it's the absolute... I booked an Uber again, I did it again, and now I have exactly the same problem again. So I cannot use Uber at the moment. I couldn't exchange money here. One of my Airbnbs that I've already booked was cancelled. The worst thing was when I arrived here that I couldn't find my driver. He texted me after I was already like 1 hour at the airport. In this 1 hour I was freaking out because, I mean, there are always taxis, probably. I need to figure out how to survive this place. Good morning, it's a new day, a new start, and I changed rooms. So yeah, what has changed is I got way more space than before. We got an air conditioner in this room and a private bathroom. That's why I was changing my room. It was not looking like in the pictures. It says like 17 square meters. It had no air conditioning, and on top of that, it wasn't closing when I was inside the room. So when I was sleeping at night, I couldn't close my room. Anyone could have entered my room. I'm currently debating that with booking.com because that's just not kind of okay. Yeah, I would not recommend booking.com anymore, really. Every place I booked there, I don't know, how are your experiences with them? Let me know. They accepted credit card, and I don't know what I just ordered, but I just saw it and it looks interesting. And I think it's just something that you want to try when you're here. The coffee here is pretty strong, like the one at my hotel as well. It reminds me of potato or something. It's super duper chewy and it has some kind of filling. It was a really good breakfast. I wanted to try something different here in Rio and not go to like I could also have gone to McCafe. I was just able to get money from a bank ATM. Most of them don't seem to work, and then it's really hard to find yourself through the like interface because it's all in either Spanish or Portuguese. So I've come to a place that is called Parque de Flamengo. It has officially a different name that is way longer. I blended in here. Did you know that Rio de Janeiro means January river? It's a very poetic, nice name. So guys, that over there behind me is Sugarloaf Mountain, and that is one of the places you want to see here in Rio. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to go to all of the very important places, so I have to decide later this week to which I go. Maybe this one, or maybe Christ the Redeemer, which is, by the way, one of the new 7 wonders of the world.
The number one thing I'd recommend you to do coming to Rio de Janeiro is taking a walk along the coast or the beach.
I just found this really cute bookstore. I love walking through the streets and finding places like that. Okay, so our next mission for today is try to get a metro card. successfully bought and charged my metro card. You want to make sure you get the Rio card if you want to use metro and bus, every other means of transport. There is a second card where you can only use, I think, the metro.
The metro in Rio connects all the well-known tourist areas. It is said to be safe and it's well maintained.
Could literally have been walking this way. I've come to a station called Gloria because from here we can walk a little bit, and then there is like a Sunday morning market, and today's Sunday. I'm surprised in a very positive way. I wasn't expecting to have this very nice park here on this side. The market is somewhere there, and then also you can already hear it probably.
It was so cool to see this group of dancers perform. It really gave me a feeling of being in Rio de Janeiro. If you know anything about this dance, how it is called and so on, let me know in the comments. This was not the market that I was actually looking for, but it was pretty nice. You could get some snacks and drinks, souvenirs, or just relax in the park.
Not really hungry, but I got this little snack here because I think I saw something very similar in Buenos Aires and I was curious about it. This is actually quite soft. Hadn't expected that. The morning market I read about was not really the place we went to. It was more like outside. Here in the streets, they're everywhere, selling fruits, vegetables, fresh meat and all kinds of stuff. So now we're standing here in front of one of the most iconic staircases in the world. The artist, by the way, is from Chile. And it's not too long ago that he actually built this staircase. And I learned that his favorite color is red. Maybe you can tell.
This staircase contains 215 steps, measuring 125 meters, is covered in over 2,000 tiles, collected from over 60 countries around the world.
This weird This weird looking building that looks like it was built by aliens is actually the Cathedral of Rio de Janeiro. Just a little coffee break. It is said that Rio de Janeiro has the world's bluest sky, and when I read that I had to laugh so hard. Who the heck has measured this? But there was actually a survey. Okay, yeah, I was right. It's one of those kilo places. You go in, you go to the buffet, you choose what you want, and then you weigh it. And then at the end, when you're finished, you can pay. You got this where they write down everything that you eat and that you drink. So, this was maybe not the best food I ever had, but I would say it was an experience, just as something typical here in Rio de Janeiro. So I'm just here because I saw this place on Google Maps, this beautiful, beautiful theater, and I'm on my way to somewhere else. I took the train for 2 stations. I got too lazy to walk. I'm here because of this. This is the Museum of Tomorrow. Very futuristic museum.
The museum mixes science with an innovative design to focus on sustainable cities and an ecological world.
This place is incredible, really impactful. What they do here. So this was an amazing museum. I would say 10 out of 10, highly recommend. It was really nice. I'm glad I did this non-touristy day today. Leaving my 5-star luxury hotel to explore Rio de Janeiro a little bit more. Okay guys, I came to the station, something Copacabana, so feel free to guess where we're heading today. By the way, just a little side note, in the last couple of days I've also been looking at shops, and I get the feeling that Rio is a little bit overpriced, maybe because it's such a huge tourist destination.
As always, the first thing I wanted to do is get breakfast at this place, but...
Oh my god guys, I was sitting there and the waitress, both of them were standing directly next to me, looking at me. the whole time. It was so bad.
Copacabana Beach wasn't always called Copacabana. It was known as Sacopenapa. Its name changed after Bolivian immigrants brought in a statue of Nossa Senhora de Copacabana, a religious figure in the country.
I'm at the beach, at Copacabana Beach. However, I really don't have the right shoes for that. So okay guys, I found a different place for a breakfast. This place is really cozy here. They have two different branches, but I couldn't find the other one that is very close to my hotel. Like I got a coffee, but I mean, and I'm trying these for the first time. I've seen these everywhere all over Rio. So yesterday I went for a walk, and when I came back to my hotel, I got two little snacks at one of those places close to my. And I got a very similar type of bread with... It's like a cheese bread, very chewy. It's nice. I actually wanted to go to another place today, which is Sugarloaf Mountain, but walking around here in this area, just everything takes so much more longer to get from A to B, and I have the feeling it would take me half of the day. And I'm incredibly tired, exhausted, I don't know. Okay guys, I'm heading to lunch now for today, and I have discovered this really cool place on Google Maps. So they were kind of a fun lunch. I went there really around lunchtime, and it was pretty crowded, so I would highly recommend you to go to a different time. Like, it was pretty crowded but also very noisy. They have a lot of like bigger tables, so it's probably more like for groups, but also it looks pretty cool. Thank you. Anyway. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow along on my journey. I highly appreciate it. Also, happy 10,000. Just yesterday I passed 10k on YouTube. Thank you. I got a lot of... I'm getting a lot of applause here. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. Anyhow, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And I see you then, hopefully in the next one, in case I don't get robbed.